Lori.
Lori's doing.
Woo!
Lori's got aim high.
Aim high. To me, aim high can mean several things. I've been here now almost 6 years. I started over in Prime, over in Boca. I started as an admin and went to the call center. And when I first went to the call center, there was this, the call center. And even in this little building in Boca, the call center with these people nobody wanted to deal with. It was like 5 of us. And say we had a problem, I'd get a call from an account issue. And I tried to call somebody down there. Oh, well, they don't want to talk to us. They don't pick up their phones. Well, one day I said, oh, really? I went downstairs and I said, I looked for the person who was the accountant there, or the accountant.
The card?
Hey, I'm Lori. I said, I want to try to help so-and-so. Can you sit here with me and help them? Well, it got to the point where when they started to work with us more. Because I was told, well, this is the way it is. I said, no, we all got to work together. We have to aim higher. We can't just, if someone says, well, this is the way it is, you sort of got to raise the bar. And what I try to tell everybody downstairs is, if you don't work with us, how can we help the other person? We all got to work together as a team. So even now, I don't know, I haven't met all of you yet, and I apologize. But even now, when new people come in, I try to say to people, hey, listen, I'm here, I've been here a while. If you need me, what I don't know, I'll ask somebody else. And I know you know because you come to me. And that's how I feel. That's sort of part of aiming higher. Is, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's coming out right. But, I was told, well, this is the way we are. This is our place. Well, it really isn't our place. Our place is to work together. Because the better we all work together, whether it's in our little group that's growing so much bigger, or it's the property managers, the admins, and whatever I've ever done. I was a preschool teacher for 5 years. I had my own cleaning business. I always aim it to make it better. Even if I had trouble in the beginning, I'm uncomfortable, well, this is what I'm doing. If I can't do the best I can be, and every day I can make it better. And there's no sense in doing it.
Woo!
So,
Tessa!
Tessa.
Woo! Tessa!
Tessa is going to talk to us about Own It. Nice and loud.
I'm going to talk to you today about owning it. A day when I made myself accountable and it was my responsibility to get a resolution. So one day I received a call from a customer from Cooper Square. He was very irate, and it was because of the fact that he was unable to get a hold of the property manager because the unit next to him, the tenant actually passed away. The tenant was a porter, and it caused an unbearable smell, which affected his unit, and his unit became uninhabitable. He kept calling numerous times and didn't get a resolution. So instead of me sending another internal message, I went ahead and escalated it to the operations manager in regards to the situation. I owned it. I took the responsibility for his frustration, escalated it, and after owning it, the customer, though he did not get a chance to speak to the property manager on that call, he was grateful because he got excellent customer service. With that being said, we are all responsible in facing challenges. So believe in yourself, and I hope everyone continues to own it.
She's so cute.
I've always blown away. The stuff is the best. Who I've got? I've got Joey. Joey is going to do Improve It.
Improve It. Hi, my name is Joey. Some of you might know I don't really know what I'm talking about when I speak. So I'm going to try and improve while I speak.
Is that his father?
I'll figure it out. We'll get to the end of it. When I started working at FirstService, the room was about 20 people, which would have filled probably these first 3 tables. And our trainings took place in what is the conference room now. I'm not sure if too many people remember that. But Rosalind did explain to me, Rosalind, our other trainer, Rosalind. My teacher, thank you so much. We had such a great time in the training room. 6 computers huddled around a corporate table, and Rosalind giving us what she called copies of copies of copies. Everyone remembers those. And as we've been going over improving a brand, designing a brand essentially, because this is all brand new for our customers, it's all brand new for us. We need to improve the information that you guys have. We need to improve the information that you guys are giving the customers, because that's what's going to help you give them that improvement. Because what it is, it's an improvement for everybody. An improvement for us and an improvement for them. We've seen a lot of things improve. We've seen a bigger building. We've seen new computers. We've seen a training room, a real-life training room. Telephones in the training room. We can do live trainings now. Nesting. I hope the training classes are feeling great about what's going on. Improvement. I ask you guys regularly what's going on the floor. Thank you guys for being abused on the phones. And then you come back the next day. I love it. You know, and that's what I want. I want you guys to come back all the time and, you know, come to work and feel like you're coming home. You know, coming home. Improvement is not just the things that you're doing, the things that you're working with, but improving the people that you're working with. You guys see me, I walk around, I say hi to everybody, I try to, you know, give everyone a smile, although I didn't look too happy today. But it's a family. If we improve the work environment, if we improve our materials, if we improve the things that we do, you know, that's what's going to reflect on your calls. That's what's going to reflect in your customers. That's what's going to design a brand. So I want you guys to help me improve what you need to be improved.
Very good. How about Carrie with Build Great Relationships?
Woo! Carrie! Woo!
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Carrie.
Building great relationships. We build great relationships every day. One another, with property managers, some, with our customers. So in building great relationships, I'm going to give you a big example that happened to me recently on a call. We had one homeowner, Mrs. Goldberg. She was really irate. She sent in her payment on time, and unfortunately it wasn't checked until after that grace period. So she was assessed a $100 late fee. That's a lot. So if I put myself in her position, I would be mad. That's $100. So I told her about the waiver form. This is from Armstrong, mind you, so they have waiver forms for this. So I was explaining the process. She wasn't happy with that process. So I said, okay. Again, putting myself in her position, I went ahead and I took it to the next level. I spoke to Marie King. She's the AR representative with Armstrong. I explained the situation, and she went ahead and said, you know what? Let's bypass the fee or the waiver request form. I'll waive the fee for her. And from now on, if you have any customer who has any inquiries, needs coupon books, anything like that, tell them to go ahead and email us. That's what we're here for. So not only am I getting information from her and building that relationship with her, now I come back on the line and I tell her, great news, we can waive your fee. Just like that. So now this person, Ms. Goldberg, is extremely happy, and now I built a relationship with her, and she tells me at the end of the call, can I ask for you whenever I call in? You know, and when they say that to you, you feel amazing. You feel like, great, I'm the one that they want to speak to. And that's what we should have with all of our customers. We want them to come back to you. So that's my little story.
Yeah, right? Wonderful.
So here's BB. Be genuinely BB?
Yes.
BB.
BB being.
Helpful. Be genuinely helpful.
Now, I don't know if my little speech is going to be as good as everybody else's, but here's my story. Okay, I've been here 3 years. Okay, I started working in the Fannie Mae department dealing with foreclosures. So, of course, it was at a time where the foreclosure rate was very high. And, you know, a lot of people were calling in terrified. Nobody knew what was going on, and a lot of people didn't know about the law that Obama had passed that protects tenants. You're getting calls, oh my gosh, I'm going to get kicked out of my home. I'm terrified. I'm not the owner. I have kids. Now, that's the main part that sticks with you. I have kids. I know a lot of people here have kids, and when you start getting letters, you know, at your house about your home and you don't know about, you start to get a little bit worried. I got a call. It was a single dad with about, I think it was 4 or 5 kids. Okay. And he received a letter. I'd been here about 6 months already. And, you know, he was a hardworking dad trying to make ends meet for his family. He had nowhere to go, no money to move, no family to help him out with. He called me hysterical. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no place to go. I do not want to be in the streets with my kids. At the time, he had no idea that these notices were actually a notice that was trying to help him. Okay? And it got to a point where Fannie Mae ended up closing the rental option portion. And when you see something like that, and you see someone who's afraid they're going to be on the streets with their children, you know, you want to do everything in your power to help them. Not because of the adult, an adult can take care of themselves, but you think about those kids, you know, and then you put yourself in that situation. I'm grown, I can take care of myself. But what are my children going to do? How are my children going to look at me if I can't even keep a roof over their heads? I'm getting emotional. I'm a crybaby. And, you know, I went out of my way. I called everybody. Everybody I knew I could call. I sent emails. I did everything in my power to make sure that this man did not get evicted from his home. Within the next week, there was a brand new lease signed, and him and his kids were secured in that home for 12 months. He called me back a couple of days after the lease was signed, just to thank me and to tell me that I was an angel sent from God. And when you you know, you hang up that phone, you get this feeling in your heart like, man, you know, that really makes me feel good to leave my job knowing that I'm able to help somebody. You know? And being genuinely helpful is a passion of mine. I love helping people. So just that day, from that day forward, I knew that I'm not in the medical field. You know, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not saving somebody's life, but I'm keeping a roof over somebody's head. That right there is enough for me to go home at night and be able to close my eyes and feel good about myself.
Let's give these 6 people another round of applause. People will forget what you said. They may even forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. That's what we're doing here. That's why this brand is on your shoulders, because when it comes down to it, you're the ones closest to the pain. You're closer to the pain than